through the shadows where the storms collide. She stands with courage as her guide. Her whispers echo louder than screams, faithful to God through broken dreams. She's the silent storm, unshaken, strong. Through the trials, she's where hope belongs, a survivor standing tall, unbound. Her voice a beacon breaking the cloud. Tuesdays and Thursdays, the table set for stories shared, no room for regret. At 5:30 sharp, hearts come alive. Together we heal, together we thrive. Tuesdays and Thursdays, the table set for stories shared, no room for regret. At 5:30 sharp, hearts come alive. Together we heal, together we thrive.
Hey, 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 welcome everyone to my channel. Peace and blessings to you all. Hold on, I forgot my phone. Let me grab my phone, you guys. See right back. Don't go nowhere. Thank you for tuning in. I thought I had it fighting. I thought I had it fighting. Sorry, I forgot it on my bedroom. Okay, I am back. Well, thank you all for tuning in on this evening. As you guys know, it's Pink for me today. And since it was on a Monday and today, December the 8th, I just decided to go live on today. Okay. I usually don't go live until Tuesdays and Thursday unless it's a random live. But since today was Pink Meat Day, I just wanted to come out and show my support for Justice for 𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘠, just to, show a little bit of stuff in and out on her channel. I promise you I will not be long with you guys because I'm not long-winded, okay? I'm only live for an hour or less. That's it. I can't stay live no longer than that. Even if I wasn't fighting my health, right now, I still wouldn't be on longer than that because I respect everybody's life. You know what I'm saying? There's other people who they want to go visit, who they want to go support. So I don't, because YouTube do not pay me. Okay. I'm monetized, but I'll get paid like a lot of other people. A lot of people, this is YouTube, it's their job. So this is what they get paid. So YouTube don't pay me. Okay. I get a check from them, but I get a check from them every 3 or 4 months. Okay. You got to get thousands of views to get paid from YouTube. So it take me a couple months for me to even get the threshold of $100. Okay. That's because, I don't go live every day. I don't go live hours at a time a day. I just don't because, this is a hobby for me. This is what I like to do. I like to go out there and speak the truth and get the truth when I see it. So that's what I do. Well, before we get started with Pink Meek Dedication Day, Justice for 𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘠. Thank you guys all for tuning in. And like I said, welcome to Forever Lisa's Royal Jewels Palace Room, known as Safe Haven. where it's real talk with real people in real life. You will see God's love, peace, joy, happiness, unity, and respect. Okay. Um, this live stream is a discussion I'm going to be talking about. Um, some might be my opinion, some might be something that I heard or I read or just a thought. But if the shoe fit, just wear it. Okay. Um, I am gonna put a copyright disclaimer up. I like to always put my copyright disclaimer because I never know what I'm going to end up showing. Okay, so we're gonna go here and read this copyright disclaimer, which I also got going across my ticker as well. Okay, and the excuse me, and it reads this video, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in fair favor of fair use. Okay, so that is my copyright disclaimer and this study going across my ticker as this live continue on to go. Okay, thank you for the person whoever watched me, whoever keep going in and out, 3 or 4 you guys. Thank you for watching me, and don't be afraid to drop down and say hello to me. Okay, I know a lot of other big two YouTubers is live somewhere else and stuff like that. That's okay. But for Lisa's gonna say what she got to say. She still is it's still pink for me, as you can see. Okay, this still me. Okay, I just want to show you who I was. I still got my wrap on that I got to wear, from my cancer. Okay, I got a thing what you call that. They got a lot of lip noise and stuff came out of me, so I had to wear this to get the swelling down. Okay, so let me turn my camera back off. But anyway, today is Pink Mink Day. Okay, I got that. I got my pink. I've been having my pink on all day. As you can see that my what you call it, my banner, not my banner, but my avatar. I got my pink shirt on from last month. I still got the same avatar there. And I'm gonna try to keep it there if I can until justice is served, okay? Or I might take another picture with another pink shirt on until justice is served. That way I can always have pink on. And it's not just for me for Ramika justice, but it's also for breast cancer as well. Okay. So just remember that right there. Okay, where I'm at. Oh, my notes right here. I like to watch my notes to make sure that I got everything. So just remember, I'm not no preacher, a teacher, a counselor, a therapist, or a doctor, or a lawyer. I'm none of those things, okay? I'm only a willing vessel being used by God for his purpose, not man, okay? I'm not no man pleaser. This is something I want to get out the way right here to the ones that do not know me. Some people already know me, know how I roll. Okay, this how I always been. Forever Lisa, stand 10 toes down on what she's saying. Okay, I'm not no follower. Please note, just because you don't like somebody and you do not follow that person, that is between you and them. Okay, it's not me. Okay, Forever Lisa, go where she want to go, where she want to go, and go support who she want to support, whether you like it or not. Okay, that's just how I am. Okay, you feel that you don't want to support me because I support somebody else. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. But I still gonna stand 10 toes down on myself. Okay, and that's real talk right there. Okay, always been like that. So that's just how I am. Period. Okay, this video discussion today is on the 8th of every month. Ramika family dedicated special day, Pink for Meats. Okay, so today we is going to talk about and show different images and of Ramika because on it because she got unalive on the 8th of September. Okay, She's 31 years old, beautiful mother, uh, beautiful lady. As I was going through some of her Facebook messages and stuff, and she got one child, one son. His name was Amir, and he's 7 years old. Okay, so he do not have his mom here for this Christmas. His mom missed his birthday, which his birthday was a few weeks after she got unalive. His mom missed, his school fund. His mom gonna miss his school singing. Wherever whatever he do at school and parents get to go, she missed all that and gonna miss all of that for the rest of his life. His his mom gonna miss his Christmas. His mom misses Thanksgiving. Okay. So all the holidays is coming up after September the 8th 2025 and four so on. He's going to miss all those holidays with his mother. And I do know it's a Zelle out there, and it is a GoFundMe. I'm not a GoFundMe. Forgive me for saying that. A Cash App. Okay, it's a Cash App, and it's a Zelle out there for little man. Okay. I don't I was trying to find the cash check. I remember I seen it somewhere and I could not remember where I seen it at. And I might have to find it again. I know I got the Zelle one, but they also got a cash out one as well. Okay. And I cannot locate it. I've been looking for it because there's so many people be dropping down inside these chats, Justin for Ramika chats, and these get way at the bottom. And I think whoever posted that probably need to constantly, keep that to the top or pin it at the top. So that way it can always, because I believe you can pin in these groups. So only the moderators and the administrator can do that. Okay. So I mean, I just can't find it, but I do know for sure it is that one out there. Okay. So only one I got is the Zelle. I don't have the Facebook one. I mean the Cash App one. I'm saying them all around. I'm strolling. I'm trying to see it. I mean, I just don't see it. I just don't see it nowhere. And I've been strolling and strolling, been trying to look for it and look for it, and I just can't find it. So it might be way, way, down there. Okay, so I done went to quite a few other justice for Ramika's chats to find that. So hopefully somebody will come through. Hopefully somebody, when they do come through, hopefully they can drop it down, okay? Because Christmas is right around the corner. Give what you can, because we know, we all got our own families have to buy for, and we all have our own bills, got our own life to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So they not asking nobody to go broke and leave your family left out, so whatever you can give, go ahead and give. Okay, so I found the one for just Zelle. Okay, and I'm going to show you this one real quick so we can get this part out our way really quick. Share screen. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Okay, right here. This is, you can email, you can send Tina McMiller, which is the grandmother, her Zelle. Okay, so if you got her phone number, um, you can send her Zelle. Okay, or you could email Mrs. Tina at McMiller19 at yahoo.com. So it's right here. I don't have the let me see if you guys can see it. Yeah, you guys can see it. I don't have the Cash App, but I know she have a Cash App now. So if you just email her and ask what the Cash App is, and you should be able to get her Cash App, but you definitely can Zelle Tina McMiller as well. Okay. So I was able to see that. Thank God. Okay, now we finna go and but this day is special, for Justice for Ramika. And so I guess like I said, I'm not gonna be on here long at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say what I got to say. And and then I'm going to say what I got to say, and then I'm going to move on. Okay. So let me go ahead and stop screen and share with that one. Excuse me. So the first thing I want to read this letter to Ramika that it was out one of the group pages, and her name is 𝘗𝘠𝘪𝘐, okay, and she wrote a beautiful letter, to Ramika. So I said I'm going to show that and share that with the people tonight, and so shout out to 𝘗𝘠𝘪𝘐. She go real hard for Ramika. She really do, and so she must be really close to her and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this letter to you guys, okay? Let me go ahead and share it with you guys. So shout out to 𝘗𝘠𝘪𝘐. Yeah, this is all about Ramika today, okay? Nothing else and nobody else. We're just gonna just talk about her for this short period of time. Okay. And the letter reads, Dear Ramika, I hope your spirit feels the love, the prayers, and the justice that is moving for you every single day. You did not deserve what happened to you, and she didn't. Not the pain, not the betrayal, not the violence, and not the lies. You are a mother, a daughter, a friend, and a woman with a full life ahead of you. Your light was never meant to be dimmed this way. Amen. I want you to know that we have been fighting for you, and we will continue to fight every step, every prayer, every court date, every truth revealed. It's all for you. We are standing with your family, lifting them up, supporting them, and refreshing and refusing to let your name be forgotten. Amen. We definitely gonna keep your name alive. Your story matters. Your life matters. Your justice matters, and it does. We are holding your memory with honor, with strength, and with the same love you gave to the people around you. We won't stop. We won't fold. We won't let anyone silence the truth about what happened to you. You are protected now, but we are your voice here on earth. Ramika, rest peacefully, knowing the world is seeing the truth. The lies are falling apart. The darkness is being exposed and justice is coming. And it is, Ramika, it's coming. The kind that brings peace to your spirit and healing to your family. We love you, we honor you, and we will always fight for you. Justice for Ramika forever. She's forever 31. And this is the comment that I wrote up out of there. I said, beautiful letter. And I said, I don't know her or the family. This hurt me because they hurt. Trust God because in Psalm 30 and chapter 30, verse 5, for his anger endureth but a moment, and his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Justice for Ramika. And we're going to get that joy. That joy is going to come in the morning, okay? People is that's against Ramika is laughing now, think it's funny, putting her lifeless body when she was, leaving this world, all over on Facebook. How cruel and how evil can anybody be to do such a thing like that? Because you know why? They don't have no heart. They don't have no soul. Okay? They don't have it. You can look in their eyes, you probably can just look straight through because they don't have no soul. They don't care. Why would you want to hurt a family that is still grieving, that is still grieving. Okay, they not stopped. They had not stopped grieving. It's only been but 3 months. It's gonna be for a long time. It might take years before they get over that. Because it's not a natural cause of death. Okay, she got unalived by another person, all because of jealousy. Okay, she did not deserve to be unalived in that way. You know what I'm saying? She tried to be God by taking a life. She took a life. And the Bible strictly said, "Thou shalt not kill." She unalived a mother that was doing well. Okay. Ramika was going to school. She was working 2 jobs. She was enjoying life. She had a new friend in her life. She was just doing wonderful. And people, and all the pictures that I seen, just about, I'm going to say 99% of them was with a smile. She was smiling, looking good, dressing good, feeling good. She had moved on with her life. And somebody was jealous and took that from her. Let the enemy, let the devil use her and took it from her. But that's okay, because justice will be done. We're going to talk more about that other stuff on tomorrow. Okay, because tomorrow is real table talk. Okay, and still I'll talk about what's going on with the case. So we're gonna be talking about other stuff tomorrow, but today is about Ramika. For justice for Ramika. You know what I'm saying? We got to come together as together as in unity. Unity is what brings justice, not fighting against each other. Okay, not being jealous of who posting what and who shared what or who found what. It don't matter. We all is facing this. We all fighting the same thing, and that is justice for Ramika. Okay, you got to put that other stuff behind. Got to put that other stuff behind. Okay, it's just too immature. How people do they research? How people fight for justice. Okay, don't mean that they're talking to them behind the scene. They out there, pulling things out. Because if anybody come to my panel and probably want to get up on my panel, and I know that's probably against, Ramika, I probably will interview the person to see where his mind at. To see where his mind at. Everybody does things in different ways. Okay. So we're gonna keep going to the next one. There's a beautiful letter that 𝘕 had posted. God bless you. I think that was very beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful. Okay. And we're gonna read this other one. That her name is Tonisha Jones had posted, and she wanted to pray for Mama Tina and wanted to pray for Mama Tina and Amir, which her mom and her son. And I thought that was such a beautiful prayer as well. And so we're gonna go ahead and share that so you guys can go ahead and read with me. Okay. This is she said, really just wanted to take the time out to pray for Mama Tina and baby Amir. I can't imagine the pain they're feeling every day. And she started off saying, "Dear Heavenly Father, we coming to you with heavy hearts, seeking comfort and peace for a grieving mother and son. Wrap them in your loving arms, holding them close as they navigate this unbearable pain. May your presence be a soothing balm to their souls, easing the weight of their grief. Grant them strength, hope, and reassurance that they are not alone. May the memories of their loved ones bring joy and warmth to their hearts even in the midst of sorrow. Bless them with your gentle peace, calming the stormy emotions and quieting the questions. Remind them of your love and promise to never leave their side. May they find solace in your presence, comfort in your words, and healing in your love. We pray for tender mercies, gentle moments, and a sense of peace that surpasses understanding. In your loving name, we pray. Amen. Okay, so that was a beautiful prayer from Tonisha Jones that she wanted to pray for her mom and her son. And you can see them right there. He's so handsome and he's so happy with his granny. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know, continue on to put out the words, encouraging words to the family and to her son. Because they need it. They need this right now. You know what I'm saying? They need this even during this time right here. Okay. Holidays getting close, holidays are the hardest time to celebrate, especially when you lost a loved one close, to that holidays. You know what I'm saying? September, summer was ending. Okay. Fall was getting ready to come in the next few weeks. Okay. When that fall comes, you got people that celebrate Halloween. Halloween is for fun for kids to get candy and stuff. That do Thanksgiving, that do Christmas. That's hard. That's hard when you look at the pictures and see Ramika and her handsome little boy, dressing up for Halloween, had Halloween costumes on. You know what I'm saying? And then I seen some with them with some other I can't think of what it was green. Okay. I wish I would have pulled those up, those type of things, you know what I'm saying? And them with dressing like for Christmas, it was. She loved her son, and her son loved her. And for that to happen, it's sad. Justice for Ramika. It is pink. Um, it's pink for me on today. You know what I'm saying? So I hope everyone is out there, encouraging words with each other, lifting each other up, on this special day. Okay, so I got something else I just want to share real quick. Justice for Ramika. This is another I found on TikTok. I think it's on TikTok. No, I found on one of the group pages. And some girls is recognizing Ramika. So I thought this was nice. This is real short, you guys. So we gonna read some of the comments on here. This is by somebody named Älfrera Alexander. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and unmute this and we're gonna start. So I hope you guys can see it.
Hashtag justice for Meeks.
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 We are united and we stand together for my cousin Meeks.
Hashtag justice for 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 Meeks.
We are united and we stand together for my cousin Meeks.
Hashtag justice for Meeks.
Hashtag justice for Meeks.
That was nice, you guys. See that? Young kids out there doing hashtag. The one was her cousin. Okay. And it says that I swear I love Naya. That must be some kin to Ramika. Justice for Meeks, united we stand, divided we fall. Let's stand tall for her. She deserved justice. That's from Tracy Murphy. Somebody said you look just like her. Okay. Justice for Meeks. You got everybody that's doing justice for Meeks. Just a lot of love. It's a lot of love. Oh my gosh, I love this. And I stand with you. And so many hearts going through, hearts beating. Wow, this is wonderful. All, for Ramika. Ramika brought so many people together. Beautiful. Somebody said, beautiful baby, praying for you and your family. This is just awesome, you guys. So you guys go back and check that out. It's on one of the group pages for justice, justice for Meeks. With all, we got justice for Meeks is spelled all the way out with all caps. Okay, all the way, all the letters is caps. If you got another justice for Meeks, is spelled each letter, like justice is the J is capitalized, for the F is capitalized, and Meeks, the M is capitalized, and all the other letters are small caps. Okay, that's the second one. Then we got a justice with the number 4 Meeks. Okay, so those are the 3 that I'm in. Okay, we got 2. Like I said, 2 is spelled out, justice for Meeks, but 1 is all caps, and 1 just the first letters are caps, and the rest is small. Okay, so those are the ones I am in. So I thought that was beautiful, justice for Meeks. Okay, and also I want you guys to hear this right here. This guy I got this also off of one of the justice for Ramika's pages. It's a guy from TikTok. Somebody shared it from TikTok, and we're going to hear what he had to say. Okay, so let me go ahead and screen share it so you guys can see this as well. Everything on here that I want to play is really all about Ramika. Okay, I'll share it again.
I learned so much from the comments that are in my feed, and I learn them because people provide information to me about things that are interesting and about things that I've posted on and provide insights, and I learn from them. And I learn from people every day, and I think we can all learn from each other. And that's one of the most wonderful things about talking to people and getting to know people, and even if it's just in like these basic interactions. So Holly Johnson has been charged with the murder of Ramika Meeks, and first-degree murder. Holly Johnson was charged, and there have been a lot of people that have been saying that, oh, she's innocent. Holly Johnson, it was self-defense. Look, I'm not a criminal lawyer. I have worked in a prosecutor's office. I did one summer in law school, but I've also done criminal appointment cases as well, but I'm primarily a civil litigator. But I do have some, have dealt with some criminal cases, have tried some, have, dealt with DAs, have dealt with pleading out cases. A lot of the time people get charged for no reason at all. I have clients that do a lot of disability cases. They get charged for nothing. I mean, we know the police are unfair about stuff. But this, the way that this supposedly happened, and again, I don't have perfect information. Everything I have is imperfect, but it's my understanding that Holly Johnson allegedly shot Ramika Meeks multiple times and then pumped her fist in the air. It's one thing to use a gun to protect yourself, and it's self-defense. It has to be proportional, though. And I think one of the reasons the judge denied her bail is because, it doesn't look like the self-defense was valid. It looks like murder because there's premeditation. You shoot the gun that many times, somebody doesn't have a gun or they don't have any other type of weapon, then it looks suspect. At least that's the way I would argue it. And I think that's one of the things that troubles the judge. Also, the pumping the fist in the air. Now that'll have to be, there'll be witnesses that'll say, whether or not that happened. And, they'll have to determine whether or not that was a valid thing or if that actually happened and what it meant. The jury would be in a position to weigh that, but it would not be helpful. And it certainly indicates that Holly Johnson likely does not have the self-defense argument is going to be a little more thin there. But again, I don't know. I'm just learning about the case, but that's what it sounds like to me, is that the self-defense argument is somewhat thin there because, it sounds premeditated. Premeditation can be very quick. It can be a split second, to premeditate. It doesn't have to be some long thought out something. But anyways, it'll be interesting to learn more about this case and to see how they approach it in Chicago, which is a great city and is just one of the world's great cities, but they do have crime issues just like everywhere else. And I'll be interested to see how it plays out. But thanks for mentioning the case to me.
Okay, that was nice. And I agree with him. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying from day one, that was not what you call it, self-defense. I don't believe it was self-defense, not one bit. I refuse to believe it because it don't show. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just can't see it. Again, like I've been said on all of my lives, if you got enough time to to leave the argument, go to your car and get a gun, you have enough time to get in your car and drive off. I've been saying that since September, and I'm still saying 10 toes down to what I say, justice for Ramika. That's why I can't come over here on Ramika's side. You know what I'm saying? Because that was not no self-defense. I don't care what Ramika did in the past. She's still a human. She still should not have got unalived that way. Point blank, period. Okay? That's how I feel. That's what I stand on. Okay? She's a mother, just like the other lady was a mother. Okay? She should have thought about what she had done. Period. She would not be in this predicament right now. But she would just got her car and drove on. Justice for Ramika. Okay, so let's keep going and let's see what else that we have up here that we can talk about. This one is what I had this one right here for. Whatever it was, it went away. Whatever it was, it went away. So let me X that out because I had no idea, and I already mentioned that. But yeah, so justice for Ramika. Everyone continue on to keep her name alive because she deserved to have justice. Okay. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing? I didn't see you come in, sweetheart. I'm sorry, babe. I'm just going through, looking at other stuff. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, I'm just today is justice. It's Pink for Meat Day. That every 8th of the month, we wear pink, and to represent the family for justice for Ramika. So that's what I'm doing. So I got my pink on. I had it on all day. Yeah, that's me. So it's all good, and God is good. So I was just going over that that she did not deserve to live life like that. She deserved justice. Nobody, I don't care who you are, should get unalive over somebody jealous. Okay. So and this is another young lady. I know this is about I talked about this the other day because when I seen that this lady something similar, you know what I'm saying? Something similar. And yeah, she had got unalive. Her name is Kayla Hodgson. Okay, it's her name. And she got unalive back in 2022, and they just now and a girl just got life without parole on December the 1st of this year. Okay, let me go ahead and screen share so you can see both ladies. Okay, and it's so sad. Share screen so you can see both ladies. and it's so sad. Okay. And this is Ramika right here. And this is her, uh, this is the lady named Holly that got she got charged um first degree murder. Okay. So they still going through stuff for her. She just got charged on December the 1st. I believe that was today. And she got this lady over here. Her name is Sakina Thompson, the one in the corner. She the one drove way from New York all the way to Florida just to unalive her ex-boyfriend. Okay, she go with the boyfriend now, and she drove 19 hours just to unalive her and go and try to say she try to be just like Ramika. I mean, not Ramika, Holly. I'm sorry, trying to say it was self-defense. It was not no self-defense when you drove 19 hours with a mask on, with gloves on, trying to disguise yourself, knocking on her door, tell her she want to go over there and talk to her one-on-one, woman to woman, at 5 o'clock in the morning, and claim that this beautiful girl right here tried to, stab her with a piece of glass. And she did try to stab her with her piece of glass. You came to her house. She was scared for her life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she stabbed her, several times. And it's sad. She got life. This Sakina Thompson girl, look it up. She got life without parole. And that's why I think Ramika's gonna get the same thing, because it's the same similar situation. Okay. Out of jealousy. Out of jealousy, you know, and they had kids, they got the both of their kids got the same dad. You know what I'm saying? So beautiful women. Both are beautiful chocolate women. It's sad. It's sad. So, and I did talk about that story a few days ago, right there. So, justice, for Ramika. That's why I believe. That's why I had. That's why I played that story, because it was similar. Both jealous women. You know what I'm saying? Over a man. You know what I'm saying? Over a man. When a man don't want you, move on. It's not worth it. It's not worth. It's not worth. You losing your life, the rest of your life, over a man. Okay. Now, both of those women is 31 years old. Both of them 31 years old, you know, and had nothing but life ahead of them. Still young women. They killed young women because Sakina, not Sakina, but the other girl, the Hodgson girl, Kayla, she was only 23 when she got unalive. I mean, that Sakina girl unalive her, she was 23 back in 22. Okay. So, but we just praying and hope that Ramika case do not be long, like, like Kayla's was. And I believe the reason why Kayla was because they were so backed up and behind, because don't forget it was COVID around that time. You know what I'm saying? So they were still backed up because of COVID. COVID was like around 2021, something like that. So it was still COVID in that area. So that's why I believe that they kept pushing it back. And so hopefully the judge see, he see for himself that this is definitely premeditated. You know what I'm saying? He don't see no self-defense. So I know, since she not part of, she probably not part of that membership now, because they once, I think it's called I don't know, I always forget the name of it all the time. It never fails me. I always forget the name. Let me go to my YouTube channel real quick. Go get the name of that. I need to be start writing that down. Oh, USCCA. That's what it is. I did write it down. It's USCCA. Once, because what she supposed to have done, she supposed to have called the police first and then call the USCCA and let them know what she had done. So she did not do that right. So, and I did, also, I talked about this back in September. And I, a few times in September, I kept on, talking about USCCA. And they also said if she be found, I think if she be charged with this, they're going to take their hands off of her. They're not going to support her in this at all. She's on her own. If it find out that it was not self-defense, so she had been charged. So she is no member of the USCCA anymore. Okay, so we gonna shout out to Ramika. Like I said, I almost see nothing bad happen to the lady. Once she go to jail, but she took a life. She took a life. So she should be accountable for her actions, on what she had done. Okay, so today is December the 8th. It is Pink for Meek Day. This day is dedicated day just for her. They're gonna do it every month on the 8th. Okay, justice for Mika. I know the next time that the other lady that unalived her, she will go to court on December 23rd. So shout out to everybody that live in Chicago, Illinois, or live close by Chicago, but like an hour drive or something, or whatever, miles it is, fill the courthouse with your pink on. Let everybody know that you is justice for Ramika. Okay. So shout out to all the ones that's there. I mean, I know I can't be there because I live far, far, far away, but I can definitely support her on the internet, around my platforms, and to help keep her name alive. I can definitely do that. Okay, so that's easy for me to do. And if my health was stronger, you know what I'm saying, I would love to go to one of the court dates, you know what I'm saying? But I know it's not gonna be no time if it's in the winter. If the court dates still be going on during the spring, I might slide there and might go to ones. I do got a lot of family in Chicago as well. Okay. So I got a lot of family there. So I might, swing by when it's spring. And after I know like right now, I'm still going to doctors because of my cancer. I just got to, heal from cancer, but I still got, things I have to go through. I still got to see my doctor, still got to go to therapy. So I'm still doing a lot myself, I'm trying to stay healthy and keep, because I still get out of breath. I mean, at times, and my body is still weak. So my safest place is just to show support, on the internet. That's all I can do right now. But if I'm stronger in 2026, by the time the spring come or the summer comes, that they still going to court, I might, be able to, come down to one of the court dates. But if not, I'm definitely Team Ramika. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no difference because she got unalived for no reason, for jealousy, for envy, for a man she did not want. Okay. She was living her life. She was going to school. Okay. She was bettering herself. She was at RN school at that. She was working 2 jobs. She was doing it. If you go back and look at a lot of her pictures, all you see is her smiling, dancing, having a good time, loving herself. That's what she was doing. Okay. So she was doing good, and we're going to continue on to do good. And because I know she had, you don't remember that when she had wrote back in August the 20th, she said, how long does it take a baby daddy to get over? Let me share this with you guys so you guys can see this too. Okay. Just so you guys can see this too. We're going to read this. Okay, we're going to read this. I ain't gonna play. I don't. Okay. You're gonna read this real quick. Pause it. Okay. Let me share. We're gonna read it real quick together. And this is what she said back in August the 20th. Okay. This is what she said. Hope you guys can see it. She said, this is from Ramika's page, her Facebook page. Okay. She said, how long does it take a baby daddy to get over his first baby mama. Okay, BM means baby mama, BD means baby daddy. Okay, asking for myself because this nigga got to get off my DICK and be a dad. I'm tired of getting popped up on at my job and school, ready to get fought on. Nigga, go fight them other bees. You clearly don't want. I only argue with you about our son, and I am fucking a million. She said, I am effing a million and niggas. She said, and disrespectful. Then she said, B, I'm such a hoe, but don't want you. I don't know what OMM means. Y'all probably know what that means. You don't have my number or address, she said. Okay, I got to go back over here and read it over here. This is cover stuff up. Well, she said she don't have my number or address. That's what it said. Okay, and so that's how she felt. That was way back in August the 20th, when she had said that. Okay, I couldn't hardly read that right here because so much stuff was covering up. But she said, you don't have my number or address. I'm tired of you playing with my name on me, mister. Always say I'm a do or buy my son some and don't. I'm finna start eating you up, B. Hate my baby mama, man. So that's what she said on August the 20th. So she was done with him. She was living her life. Okay? She was living her life. And then she put another post out about the girl. She said she got this B blocked on every social media and will find a way to lurk. LMA off. You'll laugh my ass off. But tell MFs I stalk her, B. I barely got time to do that. You know, shit. I need done, but here you are calling this man about my post. Okay. And that's what the other Kayla said the same thing. She blocked that Sakina off of all of her social media, off her phone, off of everywhere. You know what I'm saying? When you block them, and they still be trying to search for you and talk about you. And it's sad. You know, people really need to grow up. Grow up. If the man don't want you, move on. If he's still digging his ex-girlfriend, you need to move on and let him go. Okay? So life is too short. Life is too short to lose your life. Now you got to spend the rest of your life locked up. Okay. Both kids is losing parents. Okay. So I'm not gonna be on too much long. I'm gonna give a quick announcement because I got to get off real quick. Because it's almost 6:30. I've been on for, like I said, for the hour, but I will be back on tomorrow at 5:30. It's my Real Table Talk that I does every Tuesdays, and also does Real Table Talk on Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. And tomorrow, on my Tuesdays Real Table Talk is really about all about Ramika, you know, her, you know, the courts, and gonna be other stuff gonna be talking about, you know, all about the case. Okay, this every Tuesdays at 5:30 Real Table Talk until justice is served for her. Okay, and then I'll go back to my Real Table Talk that I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so tomorrow we're gonna talk about Carlos. We're gonna talk about is Carlos gonna go to jail? Some stuff that I had found. I found them, you know, around on the internet. I just want to pull up, and read it, read it with you guys, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about what the meaning of it. You know what I'm saying? Is Carlos talking? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna go against Holly? Okay, so we're gonna talk about all that stuff on tomorrow. Okay, so tune back in on tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's Real Table Talk, okay? And then Thursday, I'm going to talk about some other things on Thursday, okay? That I want to there's gonna be a few things I want to talk about on Thursday, but you know me, I might, on Thursday I might throw something about Ramika in there too. That's what I've just been doing because that's who I support. You know what I'm saying? So today is Pink Mink Day. So shout out to everyone who celebrates today for Pink Mink. Miss Tina and Amir and the rest of the family. Hold on strong, stay strong, because justice is coming. God is with us, okay? He did not bring us this far to leave us hanging. So remember that. He's with us, okay? God is righteous. One of God's commandments said, thou should not kill. So she did something that the word told her not to do. Okay, so she gonna get her time. And if they gave that Sakina Hodgkins, what she get a life without parole, guess what? If he did it for her, he gonna do it for us. So I do believe Holly's gonna get life without parole as well. I just do it. I just believe it. I just believe it. And we gonna stand together in unity. Justice for Meeks. Justice for Meeks. Justice for Meeks. Justice for Meeks. Okay, you guys. So good night. Have a good times. Good seeing you. Justice for Meeks. Justice for Meeks. Justice for Meeks.
Through the shadows where the storms collide, she stands with courage as her guide. Her whispers echo louder than screams, faithful to God through broken dreams. She's the silent storm, unshaken, strong. Through the trials, she's where hope belongs, a survivor standing tall, unbound. Her voice a beacon breaking the cloud. Tuesdays and Thursdays, the table set for stories shared, no room for regret. At 5:30 sharp, hearts come alive. Together we heal, together we thrive. Tuesdays and Thursdays, the table set for stories shared, no